We are here this evening to thank all the Biafra worldwide, and especially those back home who complies with the sit at home today under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa. And we give him a kudos for giving us this kind of liberation at this tough time. And I want to welcome each and every one of you here today in this broadcast we are making this evening. Today is 3rd of July 2023, the first day of our 7th-day sit at home in the Biafra land. And with me here is Ugo Biafra 247 and Maze Sone Abarawa and Pastor Vam Shamaka Jere. And I think we will be having more media team coming in very soon, but we have to carry on now with what is at stake and what is at hand. So wherever you are watching us from now, try to connect and invite your friends and family. Today we will start with introduction with our teammates here on the studio to introduce themselves with 1 minute, and we will now move on to the topic of the day. Thank you very much. I start with from Sonny Marawa. Over to you.
Dewo to all Biafrans. Kudos to all Biafrans for what you're doing, and how far you have heated the zoo so hard that they are crying from all angles. Our leader, our Madike one of Biafra, we salute you. Our PM, we salute you. ESN, we salute you. Biafran Liberation Army, we salute you. Umuada, we salute you. The Defense and Military Wing, we salute you. All Biafrans, we salute you. Our media hand, we salute you. We don't come.
Thank you. Over to you, Pastor Vam. We can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm muted, yeah. Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans. We are here once again, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile media team, and observing the protocol. I want to appreciate my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Dragon. And ultimately, as I salute him, I don't forget to salute Ohamadike One of Biafra Land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whose day we observe today, and we just began 7 days, 6 days, days in Biafra. I call it Pichikom because this 6 days is going to be lock and key. And when you say lock and key, you mean Pichikom.
Lock and key.
We are moving, and I salute you, my Honorable His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Igade. And I also want to salute my Honorable Minister of Information, Media and Communication, Mazi Akbarawa Sone. I salute you. You are a blessing to us in this department. And I also want to salute my comrades in the house, Mazi Ugo, Mazi Batokrai, who is our host tonight, and fellow Biafrans. We are here to do justice as we are used to. And you know, we are winning this battle, and we are not backing down. We move. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Ugo, over to you. Are you there? If you're on mute, please.
Yes, Biafrans, thank you so much for being part of this program this evening. Thank you. This is me, Biafran Voice 247 TV, Ugo. Special love and greeting to my able comrades in the studio, Mazi Sone Akbarawa, my minister, and Raphael, the deputy, and Battle Cry, and myself. We are all welcome this evening. Just stay tuned as we begin to unfold the secret and what you don't know that is bigger than you. Yes. Thank you.
We welcome my brother and the other comrades who have spoken. Like we said, we are doing 6 days sit at home, and we are not relenting. And the purpose of it is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released unconditionally. Under no circumstance he deserves to be there, because if the court in the zoo has found no charge against him and made up their mind to let him go without any condition, they said is discharged and acquitted, and they're still keeping him there. We are his followers. We are his fans. You know, we are like his children. So he's our father. He's our spiritual father. Whether you like it or not, whether the enemy like it or not, our leader Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu is our father. So on that case, we have steered the gear, steer everything, steer the steering, steer what is steerable to say we must engage in civil disobedience, which is self-determination by conquest, as you know, sitting at home, which is very important. That's what we're going to be doing until our leader is released. Because as it is now, the Zoo government, both the present administration and the previous one, they have dipped their Quran in the water or in the river to say, look, they are there to, to eliminate the race of Biafra people, especially the Igbo extraction. So we must do whatever we need to do to get what we are looking for. Everything we have now in our disposal, we have to deploy it to make sure that these people, they get it off. Because from the days of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the kingdom of Biafra land suffers violence, and only the violence will take it by force. You can see how the Fulani Janjaweed terrorists are taking the zoo by force. We will say no, okay? We will say no, because when we do these things, we are children of the Most High God, children of light. We read the Holy Book, we read the Holy Scripture. We remember where he said that do not be slothful in business, but fervent in business, but giving thanks to Almighty God. So we have to believe in the Lord our God, and he will save us and he will preserve us. Our other scripture said that believe in the name of God, your Savior, and that you shall prosper. Prospering in victory, prospering in your self-determination is what we are keen into. So for today, we are starting this 6 days sit at home. It is important that we will bring what has happened today and to unfold it, to ravel it, and each of every one of us here will have talk. And if we may have time, we might allow some guests to come in. But as it is now, we have a current update where Ifeanyi Uba gather his gullible followers to listen to him and to tell them what is at stake. What is it gathering? It's gathering about our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa, to speak ill against our own Prime Minister. But we will prove to Ifeanyi Uba this night that Samuel Ekpa is not alone. Our Prime Minister did not call himself. You know, it's we that call him under the leadership of Martin Nnamdi Kanu, and we obey him and we believe him, whatever he's doing. So if our leader Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu is in dungeon, still ask the criminals in DOS to forbid responding to Mazi Samuel Ekpa, who again will talk and will listen to that person. So as it is now, we are going to listen the video version because some of us have listened the audio version. We thought that, oh, that may not be the voice of Ifeanyi Uba, or maybe it's doctor, but we have the video version here today. We're going to play it so that you hear from the horse's mouth how the thing goes. So I think we can bring it on the screen now. Yes. Right. Can you play it from there, please?
Going 2 years now, for good 2 years, we have observed every Monday as sit at home But we have cooperated in the spirit of observing every Monday for sit at home. We have also found out that we are losing our economic base, and most importantly, we are losing jobs and business opportunities. As a representative of the good people of Anambra South, Nnewi not being the political capital of Anambra South, we deem it fit to say we will not continue to have sit at home on Mondays. Yes. From this Monday, every business venture will be open for business. We have our men, we have our system. We know saboteurs will try to come to sabotage what we are doing, but we are resolute to fight any aggression that will come into this town. Yes. I've had statements. To be precise, I've heard from what's that his name? Simon or one Simon that hailed from the This is the one to Simon. For 17 good times you have mentioned the Ifeanyi Uba and I did not reply you. You have been seeking for my attention 17 good times and I'm replying you today. I never ever mentioned Ifeanyi Uba or Nnewi again. You have your parents in the body there. Your state is ABC state. And you have never ever one day mentioned your state in body. Ebony does not don't observe it at home. You are in Finland contesting for councillorship or whatever. You go to your job on Mondays, but you want to radio us, you want to deprive people because you have communication gadgets, you have internet to run propaganda. I am elected officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I represent the people of Anambra South. Yes, sir. To you, Simon Eva, and your protocols, for any one of you to mention sit at home again, you will start charity sit at home. You will start preaching sit at home from the Ebony before you continue to mention Anambra State and Nnewi. You are seeing Nnewi and Anambra State as a very bad for your enterprise, for your dubious enterprise. I am telling you, Simon Eva, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. I won't say more than this. You have mentioned me 17 times and I'm only replying you once. Try me, you will see. Go and then observe it at home in the people. And the Lord for your father, your family, go and observe it at home in their village. And this other house in Anambra.
We the new assembly will resolve to give it a very serious push. I've started that push by having a meeting with the family of Nnamdi Kanu some few days ago. I'm in contact with the lawyers. We have been talking in the last 1 week. So what our resolve is that we are going to give it a new dimension of legislation and also push. But for us, for 2 years now, we've been observing sit at home, and we don't really appreciate the economic value or downturn the sit at home has brought hardship to our people instead of fortune. You know, so for me and my people, we will not continue with the sit at home. We must go about our businesses on every Monday.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for displaying that. People of Biafrans and viewers all over the world, one thing I observe from this Ifeanyi Uba's presentation he made to his gullible followers is that he started by saying that sit at home is lifted and sit at home is no more activated. But he said that he's working with the Lego team and they're taking the team to another dimension. How? What dimension? But you see, the difference from his own speech from other political and Ohanes Ndigbo is that other ones are saying that taxing the federal government of the zoo to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But he himself, throughout all this speech that he made, he didn't even say federal government should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Tinubu should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He didn't mention it. But what he said that he's working with the legal team. How? He's working with the legal team that refused to allow medical doctor to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He didn't even say that federal government, please, the issue of this sit at home is because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He didn't even say it. He didn't even tell the people the cause of this sit at home. He said he's working with the legal team in a different dimension. I want to list, I've listed some of the things I want to ask here. Ifeanyi Uba didn't mention the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu situation or medical condition. And he ordered sit at home to be cancelled. He mentioned our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, that he mentioned his name 17 times. That means this man, Ifeanyi Uba, listening to our Prime Minister every day, every time, is just gaining wisdom, understanding, and some knowledge. Yet, the idiocy in him, what will I say, his obrocotus could not even open to embrace wisdom. Upon saying he has spent time to listen to our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, but to mention his name 17 times, he still don't get wisdom. Very unfortunate. So, the next thing I want to go into here today is that if Ifeanyi Uba have started this way, who knows how much is being paid for? Of course, the money they paid him to send his private jet to go and carry our leader from Kenya will never be in vain. Maybe they might have threatened him, say, look, you have to finish your job, that you have sent plane to go and carry him and brought him to the zoo. So continue from where you start. We will give you oil well, we will give you this, you will become that, you will become this. So that is where he's agitated. You know, our people said when a child is crying, pointing hand somewhere, if his father is not there, his mother is there. The reason why Ifeanyi Uba is agitating and making this kind of thing is because they have pumped him money. Look at all those gullible followers there in the stadium. All of them have walking talking. So he has just brought us money to mesmerize. But thank God the update today just rubbish all he had just said yesterday or 2 days ago. If Mba could not stop it, who again? Dave Umahi could not stop it. Even Soludo fought tooth and nail for where? Okay, the other fought tooth and nail for where? We are waiting for that guy Oti in Abia. Let him come out and say his own. That one now is just getting said small, getting some wisdom. He never want to talk. So as it is now, Mr. Vam, let me start with you. You know this kind of thing. I trust you. You know how to analyze it. You know how to tear the Vam. So I hand you over to microphone. Just tell the Biafrans and viewers what you think of what this Ifeanyi Uba have just said now. Thank you very much. You have the stage.
Thank you. Why you go first give me microphone? My minister day house. You give me microphone.
No, let you talk last because you know he's our minister. So we have to start from you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Fellow Biafrans, we want to appreciate you. And especially, wait, let me remove this my face because this my double face. It go to confuse Ifeanyi Uba. So make I put only one face so that I don't need to remove my glass. You know, say you removing glass when I want to talk to Master Simon because you know they see well. So make I day one place, make I don't confuse them. Fellow Biafrans, we want to appreciate you, especially those of you on ground, and our able Biafrans in Newi. I want to give you 7 Mbreba salute.
Yes, sir.
I am Pastor Van Van Van. Right now, you saw that Efulefu. Our dragon is formidable. Our dragon, Kajara Kaja. Mazin Namdekanu were a mother. And all this is for Mazin Namdekanu. Everything is for Mazin Namdekanu and Biafra. Mazin Namdekanu has given everything. He sacrificed everything, including his parents and his dog, Jack. For this, 28 men were mowed down because of this particular thing that we are fighting for. And this Efulefu comes to make light of it. Look at him. And I believe that meeting he had there was early this morning. Early this morning, he gathered his gang of hungry stomach infrastructure idiots from Nnewi. He shared 5,000 for them. And he said this Monday, everybody will open. And then while he was saying that, all Biafrans locked their door with key. Yes. They locked their door with key. Let them see how he will come and drag them out of their houses. And then he's there. He called channels. You know, that's where they see channels. All these TV stations. Anywhere they want to mention Simon, all of them will run there. And they pose with their camera. Hey, let us do Simon. And you see the cut and join they were doing. Even in that place, see how he will be making mistakes. But what they are doing there, please let me just quickly take to stop this call. What they are doing there is to help him to cut all the mistakes he was making. You understand what I mean? Because they were cutting and join. And then before you know what is happening, he said, what is that his name again? Anwafia. So you don't remember your nightmare again. Have you forgotten your nightmare? He pretended as if he doesn't know. Because Ifeanyi Uba did not sleep last night.
No.
Ifeanyi Uba ora purialanya last night. Our dragon took sleep out of his eyes. Our dragon Goreyeba. And Ifeanyi Uba, if you think you saw something yesterday that made you to be moving like a market rat up and down in Nnewi, whereby all Nnewi shops were locked, everywhere closed, and you were moving around like in Kapia, you know, fooling yourself. And Biafrans were telling you, oh yeah, come now, come and push us out. Go and open that gate now, because our prime minister told you, if you open any gate, if you break any gate, Biafrans will teach you a lesson. The fear of our prime minister is the beginning of wisdom. If you don't fear dragon, then you are in soup. Yes. And then he said, what is that his name again? And then he began to talk. I am an officer of, okay, if I doesn't even know the meaning of a parliamentarian and an officer. Who made you an officer? Okay, you want to use that, fake officer you did in Congo. You know, he used to fake himself in Congo as a fake officer to scam his police officer. He said, I am officer. Ifeanyi Uba doesn't even know what he is again. He called himself officer. Who even made? That is why Biafrans have given them a vote of no confidence. You cannot represent Biafra. You don't have what it takes to represent Biafra. This jet age of Biafrans, we are intelligent. We have all the intellectual wherewithal to marshal Biafra into the 21st century. Not a fulefu like you with no brain. I'm an officer. And then he begins to say, you are in Ebonyi. Ebonyi is APC state. Who is talking about APC and PDP? I'm Wafia. Who is talking about APC and PDP? Do you think we're talking about PDP? We are talking about Biafra. And you are talking, his state is APC state. Have you ever heard our prime minister mention APC or PDP? You bingo. And then he said, he said 17 times you mention my name, 17 times you remove your glass, 17 times you mention. So that means you are an ardent listener of our prime minister. And the truth is that our prime minister have never even mentioned your name. He doesn't mention your name. He decided to mention your name because you challenge Biafra, because you want to stop the move of the children of heaven. You want to stop the exodus of the people of God. That is why our prime minister decided to challenge you and told you that enough is enough and we are putting you where you belong. a warfare. And then it comes to the point where you are supposed to even talk about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot mention Mazin Nnamdi Kanu because any day you mention Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Mbada Nwuraanwu will kill you.
Yes.
Mbada Nwuraanwu will knock you down. You can't mention his name. That name is holy because you know what you did to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Wait, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is coming out with glory and pageantry. His Excellency Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the day he will come, that day you won't even come out of your house. That day your house will reject you. Ifeanyi Uba, you are nothing but a warfare. And then he said, this Monday, you saw what happened this Monday now. Dear friends, they sat at home. And you are nothing but a useless bingo. I drop my mic here for my other comrades to continue. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your submission. You are welcome.
Battle cry. Before you go on, today's studio is going to be bomba to bomba, and it is going to be filled up because we are having our Twitter hands media team here. So they are going here to shatter and destroy and shatter the table and turn it upside down.
Yeah.
So don't even give me the mic yet. Give our media hands the mic. Let them do the needful.
All right.
There you can see Gloria, you can see Otumwamanya, or you can see Obiagili, we can see Eze, and more of them are coming in. Please,
Wow.
as you enter the studio, you mute your microphone until when you're called upon, then you can speak to avoid interference.
All right.
Thank you. Carry on.
You are welcome. Good evening, every of our guests who just came in. You are highly welcome. At the moment, I want to call our comrades, Biafra 247. I don't know if you are there, or should I go to another guest? Actually, like the last speaker said, that Ifeanyi Uba could not mention the name of our leader Onyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, because like our people used to say that so that's what this man is running from. And what I noticed from this Channel TV publication today, the photo of our prime minister they put there, they just carelessly, purported the picture there without. It's like they twisted it or they just work on it, they Photoshop it, make it to look like something that is old or something that is relevant or something like that. Disturbing photo that doesn't have a digital face or something. But they try to make the one of Ifeanyi Uba, make it very neat. But it's unfortunate anyway. That's not our topic for tonight. We have a very good picture of our prime minister. And the day the Enugu people defied the order of Peter Mba of going against sit at home, Channel TV carried it and said, despite the order or the command of Peter by the new elected Enugu governor, the indigenous defied it. But today, the order of Ifeanyi Uba was defied not only in Nnewi, but in the whole of Biafra land, joined together with Anambra State. It was even defied. Nobody listened to him. But Channel TV didn't write the topic like that. Instead, they struck the article saying, observe, sit at home in your village, leave Anambra alone. Ifeanyi Uba tells Samuel Ekpa. Is Anambra alone the only state in Biafra land? He didn't even say, leave Biafra land alone, or leave Southeast alone. He said, leave Anambra alone. Anambra, where he has no mouth, he gave an order, but they disgraced him today. They shut the shop. Does he pay any shop rent for anybody? Why must he give me order to open my shop when I don't want to open? Very unfortunate. So we are welcoming our brother here, Otu Nwamwanya. You are welcome to the show.
Because of how long that his name is, network just kick him out now.
My God. How can network
come back? Okay.
All right.
You have another person there.
We are welcoming our Biafra Queen, Gloria. Over to you. Nice to meet you today.
otu nwa nwanyị na ebe a. Hello?
Otunwa is back. Bring him in. Put our Biafra queen.
Otunwa, wait, let Biafra queen finish. After Biafra queen, you
go after Biafra queen.
Bam, you have to give us the timing so that we know.
Okay.
How many minutes?
How many minutes you want to give us?
Let's say for Gloria at the moment, let's start with 5 minutes.
Okay.
Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Queen. Hey.
You're welcome. The only lady that gives them block on Twitter.
Biafra queen.
Good afternoon, everyone. From here, yeah, good afternoon. I don't know, maybe Otunwa Moya can go because I'm a bit in a noisy place, so I don't want it to interrupt.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Would that be okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Otunwa Moya.
I greet the great Biafrans. They won. I'm about to Mamma, I'm for our Adama told you good moves.
Yes.
You see, I know the Simon now, I'm missing us. So I just saw the video of well, first of all, this app. I don't understand this app. I just saw the link and I joined, and yeah, I don't know how to operate it yet. That's why I don't know where I touched, and I went off. So, but I saw the discussion here is about the video of the Mwambansh. The Mejua Hilo Kundia. That is an irrelevant person. Trying to. Okay, and you go no one. I will be one of them that will end him because their existence, is based on scamming our people. They rendered our people useless. The ones they took outside and left them, abandoned them in a poor places. And those people are suffering there. And he made money out of these people. We are out to end people like Ifeanyi Uba, but not only him. After him, another idiot will rise and now will end them. All of them. I heard when he said he's engaging the family of Onyisi, and don't go waste your time because whether Canon, Takano, or any of them, they can't stop this movement. So don't go waste your time. The only person that will stop this sit at home is Onyisi from out of that place, a free man. That is when we are going to obey. But Canon, Takano, whoever from their family, we are not going to listen. The only person we are following the instruction is our Prime Minister. Simple and short. No two ways about it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, your speech is very strong and it's a very good message that you gave there. We are not going to listen to anybody apart from our Prime Minister, whom our leader, Onyeduma Nandikalo, drafted a memo December 15th, 2022, last year. The first article in that memo said, forbid talking to Mazi Simon Ekpa, means whatever he says pleases him, means it is no-go area, means whatever he does, do not interrupt, means if he give command, you people should follow him, means is all and all that he had at the moment. All his hope rested on Samuel Ekpa. So if he's saying that he's working with the criminals in DOS or he's working with treasurers, erudite Ifeanyi Uba, because all of them bear the same name, Ifeanyi. You see, our people do make a proverb that otu eseje kwa ogodomanu kuseje. The way the man waka is the way the rapper when he tie for west follow him the waka. So birds of the same feather, they fly together. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Ifeanyi Uba, Ifeanyi. So they know themselves, they can communicate with they can communicate with their own mind. You know, they don't need to talk. So if one is in his house, the other one in his house, they can even read the mind of each other, know what to plan, know what they are going to do next. So there is no need. Even if the letter say, okay, they meet the family of our leader, Onye Nduma Nnamdi and talk to them and they come and join them to give an order. No. Order must come from Mazi Simon Ekpa, as simple as ABCD, our prime minister. We are not going to listen to anybody. Because that memo gives sense. That memo. How can somebody start writing memo? The first thing he will write is a name of a special individual. Say listen or forbid. When he said forbid means listen, give attention, but don't interrupt whatever that comes from him. Then I'm going to say, you are just telling me that you are working on the ground with the legal team. That legal team you are working with, what have they achieved? If not with the help of Aloy Ejimako, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, where we are now, where the legal strategy is now, we couldn't have got there. It was Aloy Ejimako who brought up the issue of extraordinary rendition. Ifeanyi Erudate criminal, you know, forbid him not to bring that topic up. That is not relevant at the court of law. Even there was a Twitter, one of Onye Nduma Nnamdi family tweeted that one of the legal team, a barrister among the legal team, was compelling our leader Onye Nduma Nnamdi to plead guilty for what he know nothing about. Plead guilty for what? But it's unfortunate that our family of our the sibling of our leader didn't mention the name of particular barrister. This is where I don't like. When somebody is, opposing the criminals, you know, trying to expose them to the bottom, to the core. Don't hide anything. Don't close their eyes. Blow it up so that they will not have any place to hide. Okay? So thank you, Otunwa Mwanya. Thank you very much. That's your submission. I love you so much. You are welcome. Now we will bring in, I don't know if Biafra Queen is ready, whether he has acquired a free position to talk now. If not, I will go to Biafra Queen. Are you there? Okay, let's go to Eze. Eze, are you there? Hello? Eze is not there. Who again? Obi, are you there? Obi is not there. Who again? Please.
Are they here? Are they here? Are they here? Nami, they here.
All right. Okay. Give us your submission concerning the new update of Ifeanyi Uba's speech against our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa, and why he could come up with this kind of idea of saying that Anambra alone, Nnewi alone, maybe he's trying to distance Nnewi from Biafra, sit at home. But just give us your own submission. Thank you very much. You are welcome.
Thank you, Ohe Biafra Kekonomel. As Bam 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 said, Ora he no sleep. He could not believe it because he thought that kidnapping our leader and going towards Biafra sit at home, we can ignore him. This is the time, after today's exposition, he will run away from Biafra land. He has signed to kill his brothers and sisters. The pictures is everywhere. but we must chase him away from Biafra land, because it's obvious the kidnap things going on in Biafra land is from Ifeanyi. The killings of our brothers, the Fulani bought him over and many of Efulefu to be killing our brothers and sisters and kidnapping our people and the vital organs of our people. These are the main people. Ifeanyi will never, he has murdered sleep, he will never sleep. By coming up to put hand in our seat at home without talking about our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we must give him what to promise. I am not ready yet. I will come back.
There will. So that is a wonderful short submission. Thank you for everything that you have just highlighted, and it's very more meaningful that this guy is trying to fulfill his mandate in the life of our leader Nnamdi Kanu. If he has been the one who donated aircraft to go and carry him, you want to finish the job so that not that tomorrow our leader will come out now and you will have Ifeanyi Uba will have a high BP, because the money that he collected to do such, will be a repercussion upon his head and his own generation. Because the reason why he's reacting this, he wants to make sure that the nemesis didn't cut off with him. He's trying to fulfill everything so that it doesn't even expose him in future. That's what he's trying to do. So on that note, I don't know who again that is available. I don't want to mention somebody and the person is not there to respond. It's Gloria Biafra Queen there. Because we must have to be hastening up with our submission, because in a short time our Prime Minister might come up, as he tweeted on his handle this afternoon. I don't know. Our Information Minister, please, you can take it from there.
Thank you to Super Biafrans who are doing the needful. I salute all the Biafrans that are watching us, and I salute my honorable ministers in the house. Now, going back to that video, let us be analytical now, so that Biafrans will pick some points from this video of Uba.
2 years now.
Now, Biafrans, if you look at this video, what you can see here are security cameras. These are security cameras that are to be used to track Biafrans in their enclaves, both inside the bush, both in your room, both in your offices, in your toilet, when you're making love, or when you're kissing, or whatever that you're doing. The zoo, one Nigeria terrorist, will have this database. They will excavate you from wherever you are. This is the contract that Ifeanyi Uba had signed. Now, when you look at those boys with walking, talking, where are they? Let's see those places where they raise the walking, talking. This walking, talking is a communication gadget. Make this thing play now so that we will get what we want. You see, if I don't enter the video, you know what made it play so that we'll go pick what we want pick. Okay, let's go like this. When you see that place that you saw the walking, talking, those walking, talking is to serve as a communication means. I don't know if Biafrans remember when Pope Jesus Odimma with, is it Cubana priest, mobilized some youth, and then they bought some smartphones and then they gave them. Yes. For them to go into the community, excavate, and then come back, snap photos and videos of people. They say this house is a house of an IPOB. This house is a house of ESN member. This house is the house of ardent supporter of Martin Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. This is another pattern of what Ifeanyi Uba is coming up to do. But it is quite pathetic that when the terrorists of one Nigeria are looking for willing tools, they will always find them within our very before, our very family. Asari Dokubo, oh, never finish, oh, is still on the line. Now, you see Ifeanyi Uba. And who is Ifeanyi Uba working for? At the end of the video, he made a point. He said he is working for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And he is standing on the soil of Biafra land to pronounce it for us. So he has now come back to mobilize some youth. And when you check, you can see that majority of the persons there, their faces were covered. They were masked. Let's see if we can refresh this page for us to be able to get what we are saying. Because the good, as we talk, we go to show so that Biafrans will understand our point. Let's see where it pictures their faces. Okay, this is when they were using. This is when they were raising the walking talking. All these walking talkings now about communication means. They tell them where you see information, you must pass the information. When you go and see this house and then you point, this house is ESN member house, IPOB member house, give us the information. That is the contract that Ifeanyi Uba has collected. Ifeanyi Uba has come to be another Asari Dokubo, to join hands together to enable the organ harvesting, because to every house they point and to every Biafran that they will carry out, you will not come back and see them again. But you know what? We are giving them a different thing today. This is not the time where they had the opportunity of doing anyhow with the Biafran blood. This very time is when you touch the tail of the lion, you get it hot from where it is coming from. Because all these people you see here, we see hungry people that one Nigeria have made them to become vulnerable. At the end of the day, they use them now to bastardize their own very people. Going down, you will see the ones that their faces were masked. If not in this video, in the other video, because there are two videos there. There are some of them that were seated where another person was standing addressing them. You see that their faces were masked. Let's see, maybe if it's not in this one, we'll bring the other one. You're going to see it. So the point we are getting from these other ones that their faces were masked is that those ones, okay, the video here. Now, can you see the people that Can you see this? These are masked faces of people. Why are your faces masked? If you actually came to work and let the people know you, why are your faces masked?
Why are you masking?
It's not coming out very well here. So this is another recruitment of another dead man squad that they have come up with to use to continue the massacre of the people. See, their faces are masked. Their faces are masked. The same way that our PM was opening the eyes of Biafrans and one Nigeria to see the special force that we saw during Tinubu campaign, before the campaign and during the campaign and even after the campaign, they have infiltrated everywhere, is what you are seeing here now. The message that Biafrans are going to send to Ifeanyi Uba is for him to bring it up, because ESN and Biafran Liberation Army are going to give it back to them. But the cameras that they are going to plant, I tell you that Ifeanyi Uba is not coming. For those of you that may think that Ifeanyi Uba is coming for your own interest, if you're shouting one Nigeria, then you're doing this yourself more harm than good. Nobody will go and bring security cameras to come and plant on top of your houses for no just reasons, without coming to tell you what I want to use it for. No. For those of you that are in America and Europe, Is that how they plan security cameras in your places? No, because you must seek permission of the people before you do so. So Ifeanyi Uba is working for one Nigeria, and all of you need to understand this. Aside from how we are going to work on Ifeanyi Uba's matter, Biafran should understand that Ifeanyi Uba has set security cameras to use and sell them all out, their locations and everything, to the terrorists of one Nigerian government. So when you hear of kidnapping, you hear of invasion of some people's house, or people go to farm and they don't come back, or they go to school and they get caught, or they caught them on the way, know that it is Ifeanyi Uba's camera that is put, because these cameras databases are in the hands of the Fulani terrorists of one Nigeria. The same way you had Isa Pantami as the digital minister of one Nigeria is the same thing that you see Ifeanyi Uba trying to implement and to make it to work in Biafra land. So Biafrans should understand this. Coming back to Ifeanyi Uba not talking about or mentioning MNK, Biafrans should understand it very well, because if he partook so much in making sure MNK was kidnapped, how do you now expect him to still open his mouth and say, release MNK? That is why in everything that he was saying, he said nothing about the release of MNK. It's always about money, how much we make, how much we lose, how much we want to make. But you know what? We want to say thank you to one of those speeches that he made, because he made us to understand that the importance and the reason why we do the sit at home has been achieved. Our reason of doing the sit at home is to make them see that arresting MNK or kidnapping him and locking him up has become very useless. We derail and then make their economy to become useless, and then they will be crying as they are crying now. The aim and objective of the sit at home has been achieved. When it touched their blockers on the east, so will they now go down to Abuja to go and start telling them that these people are puncturing us on our blockers back there in the east. So by so doing, you people need to do something and give us MNK back. But can you hear Ifeanyi Uba say so? Because he shows no remorse for his atrocities. And give him from now till 100 years, he will not, because he is a devil incarnate. Manzi, let me leave it there first so that you can give other people the microphone. Thank you.
All right. Yes, you are welcome to this evening submission as well. All hail Biafra, wherever you are watching. It's very important that we notice that among the political jobbers or jobless that have said things about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those that are Ohaneze Ndigbo or president of Ohaneze Ndigbo like Ifeanyi Uba and co, and other Southeast politicians who have said, raised alarm on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have always said one thing: release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that there will be peace in the Southeast. But this particular entity, Ifeanyi Uba, did not even say release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is a crucial thing we need to pick up this evening, because if you don't get anything, just make sure that you get this into your mind, to your own subconsciousness, that Ifeanyi Uba did not even ask the federal government to release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to restore peace, but he's interested how he hired a killer squad who mask themselves. I don't know why. Why must those ladies or those brethren in Anambra or Nnewi gather among the people who put up their mask on their face? Gathering with them. Are you not sensible enough to tell yourself that these people that are deceiving you, they expose you to danger, but they preserved other people from harming or from security alert? So that those killer squad, when they will be walking on the street, plainly, nobody will recognize them. Nobody will know that they are part of the killer squad. But you who open your face, carry walking, talking, raising it up there, showing it on the camera, when you be walking on the street tomorrow, people will know also, oh, this person, I saw this person on the camera. The other day, Ifeanyi Uba was making a speech concerning sit at home, not sit at home. They will recognize their face. you have already exposed your face on the camera. But the main killer squad, they protect them. They ask them to put on masks so that when they will come to invade their house and set it ablaze and kill your mother or kill your father or any of your siblings or relation, you know, they will go scot-free. Nobody will recognize them. These are the things that you need to know. Understand that they want to use some people to conclude their game. So do not be a victim of this Ifeanyi Uba gang up of turning the Southeast into chaos. Okay? If your family is among the people they show them first on the camera, tell them to withdraw. Ifeanyi Uba is misleading them because their life is also in danger. For them to allow their face to be unmasked and allow other people to mask their face, I mean, that is it's a total sabotage. It's a total security sabotage and health and safety sabotage. They allow some people to mask their face and ask some people to carry walkie-talkie and unmask themselves. No, I cannot be part of that kind of thing. So as I was saying, I don't know who is available there now to talk. Is Sister Gloria there, the Biafra Queen? Are you there available to talk? No?
Not yet. It's too noisy. Just give me a few minutes, please.
All right. When you are ready, just let us know, okay? God bless.
Thank you.
So as we are saying, Ifeanyi Uba did not mention the situation that had brought insecurity or brought sit at home in the Southeast, but he is interested to conclude his game plan against our leader, Nnamdi. This is the same person who went to Alaba market to campaign and they took him all away. The traders from Biafra land took him all away, started singing, "Holy, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior." And he could not even campaign again. All he could do is to, shook his head from the open roof, from the 4x4 open roof, and join the crowd and start singing. Sonny, if you have that video, please let's listen to it so that we will remind him of his corny attitude, his political gamble that he has played in the past. He has tried to use Nnamdi Kanu to gain followers, to gain votes. Unfortunately, the people, caught him, by surprise, letting him know that even if he joined them to sing "Holy, Holy, Nnamdi Kanu," that they know who he is. So our people are too smart to be ridiculed. We cannot be ridiculed. We cannot be deceived. We cannot, be mocked with any political strategy to make people don't understand their rights. This is very, very unfortunately.
Please, can I come in, please? Can I say something, please?
Yes, Mr. Baba, you can
Thank
say
you.
something.
You were saying how he did not mention Nnamdi Kanu. He would not mention Nnamdi Kanu. He dare not mention Nnamdi Kanu because he knows what he has done to Nnamdi Kanu. He knows he's an accomplice to what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. And Ifeanyi Uba said that we are pushing what? He said, I have spoken to the family, I have spoken to the lawyer, we are pushing, we are looking for a new legislation. Which new legislation? Did Ifeanyi Uba, does he think he's talking to idiots? Who is the person that have made it impossible for the Nigerian legislators or the laws that have been passed for Nnamdi Kanu release? Who are the people that have made it impossible for him not to release? Is it not the same Ifeanyi Uba and Ifeanyi Ejiofor? Because the courts in Nigeria has freed Nnamdi Kanu already. Did you hear Ifeanyi Uba mention it there that even the court have freed him? Look, for you to know that these guys are responsible for the, evil things going on in Biafra land, and they're responsible for Nnamdi Kanu's continuous detention, because they know that the people are sitting at home because of Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu have been released by the court in Nigeria. And the law is that no other court in Nigeria has any jurisdiction to try Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Is Ifeanyi Uba not aware? So why is he not saying it? He's not saying it because there are the people that went to bargain with the Nigerian court not to release him. They are the one that agreed with Malami to make sure that the Supreme Court will stay the execution of the appeal court judgment. Ifeanyi Uba and Ifeanyi Ejiofor are the ones that made it happen like that. That Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is still there at DSS dungeon. It is Ifeanyi Uba's action. It is Ifeanyi Uba's doing. It's Ifeanyi Uba and Ifeanyi Ejiofor's doing. They know, because if it is not their doing, the only way you can identify that is by Ifeanyi Uba having the opportunity to speak on channels television, having the opportunity to speak to the whole world on channels. What he came there to talk about is how to stop sit at home, not how to tell the whole world that look, oh, now we are concerned about people not sitting at home because of economy. But people must understand that the reason why they are sitting at home is because of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, who is playing with this thing. The system, everything is jumping up and down.
Yeah, that is the music, the sound for Ifeanyi Uba at Alaba. I think it's on the screen.
The reason why the people are sitting at home is because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, who the Nigerian court system have already set free, is still sitting there in the dungeon. And Ifeanyi Uba would have used that opportunity if his hands are clean. Of course, we know he will not do that because his hands are not clean. That is where Biafrans must know that every judgment we pass on Ifeanyi Uba must be carried out to the letter. Every boycotting of Ifeanyi Uba's business must be carried out to the letter. Any who that Ifeanyi Uba does, Biafrans will pounce on him and show him that he doesn't belong in Biafra land. Right now, our Prime Minister have even said that by the time we'll be having a referendum, we must make sure that in front of Ifeanyi Uba's house, there will be a polling unit where referendum will take place. Ifeanyi Uba is still talking about APC and PDP. You have the opportunity to talk to the whole world and let them know that if Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is out, have we not said it? That if Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is out today, the sit at home will end automatically. Did Ifeanyi Uba not hear it? Even the market men and market women, did they not remind him in their audio messages that look, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's release should be your priority, not to stop sit at home. But Ifeanyi Uba is not interested in Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's release. He's only interested in stopping sit at home.
One thing I want to say about this Ifeanyi Uba of thing, when he said that he's working on the ground or he's pushing something with the family of our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and the legal team, is it more important than to say that federal government of the zoo should release our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? What is more important than that? Saying that he is working or he's pushing something on the ground to meet our leader's family and the legal team. That is not important because he believes that money can buy anything. He can meet the legal team and buy them off, buy anybody, that is unbuyable, can buy anything. That's what he believes. That as far as he can get money from the Janjaweed terrorist government of Nigeria, he can buy anybody. But he cannot make public to say, look, the current administration should release our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Put it on, let it be on record that he said it, but he could not say it. So please, if you are there, let's watch the video at Alaba Market, how the Mugu carry governorship election to Alaba to deceive other Biafrans. Thank you. public disgrace. Public disgrace. You know, this need to be sent to Channel TV so that they will hear that the person he sang his music here on a video is the same person today is talking against, and he doesn't want his freedom. You see, we will deal with these people and let them know that they are not smart. They have made us know that, you know, they are gullible, and we will teach them how to treat a gullible. The book of Job chapter 5 verse 12 said, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands could not perform their enterprises. In Isaiah 44 verse 25, he said, he frustrated the tokens of the liars and make their diviners mad, turn their wise men backward and make their knowledge foolish. God has made the knowledge of Ifeanyi Uba foolishness. He has made it foolish. I'm telling you, from this video we just anchored here now, okay, what he just said yesterday concerning sit at home is rubbish. What he just said concerning pushing underground, that he's meeting the siblings or the family of our leader and the legal counsel, is rubbish. It's out of context. It's out of, you know, and I don't know how to join it. This man has made a big blunder. He will regret it all his life, how he collected money to sue our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. How can he donate his own plane to go and carry God's anointed? Even him, he was even quoting Bible. The Bible he's quoting, he don't know it. He said that touch not my anointed, and he did not even finish it. He was even, you know, warming his mouth there. You know, Vam, give us a mouth on this video you just watched.
You know, if Ifeanyi Uba, you know, all these things, these are the signs that should have warned him not to tread the path he's treading now.
Yes.
Because from the beginning, when he tried to announce his political ambition, his criminal political ambition, Biafrans gave him the souvenir that he should have taken home. That look, whatever you are presenting, we are not interested.
Yes.
It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra or nothing. I see him there, you know, he abandoned his campaign and he was telling his motorcade to move, to get out, because there are some angry people there in Alaba that day that would have they would have used pure water to bath him.
Yes.
I need the pure water. You understand? So that is just the sample. Now, the Biafrans are ready now to deal with him. It is time to chase Ifeanyi Uba out of Biafra land. Because if Ifeanyi Uba cannot represent Biafra, cannot represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but all he's interested in is to use Biafrans way more Guego. He can use the Congo. It's not enough for him. I trust my prime minister. Biafrans must be ready tonight. Another section of Vam on Ifeanyi Uba. Another round of Vam. Ifeanyi Uba, you have bought markets that you cannot sell. You are in a deep soup. I got goge koba tage. Simon, can't you see him? He said, Simon, I want you. I want ta Zuzuru Pueba. I'm not talking woto, now I'm talking war. Come out now.
Can I say something?
Anumpama. Please, can we why Mazu go is here now, please? Let's go ahead.
All right.
Can I say something? My battery is running down.
Right.
Okay. Oh, yeah, say something.
And it will take me a while to get home. Can I go ahead?
Please go ahead. Bring the Biafran Queen to the spotlight, please. Well, she's not having her video, so her voice only is okay.
Yeah, because I'm somewhere that my video will not be.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
go ahead.
Okay. I've heard, though I didn't start from the beginning, but based on the little I've heard, the discussion, So first of all, we need to understand that Ifeanyi Uba will not say anything of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release because he was the one that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the first place, together with Ifeanyi Ejiofor. So that is number one. There's no way he will speak of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then number two, and I'm talking to Biafrans back home, if you are listening, you cannot trust your life in the hands of these evil politicians. They are using you to play games. They're using your life while their children are in abroad, living comfortably or studying over there, while you are the one being positioned to go fight for their mess. You cannot engage yourself in their mess. Let them be the one to clean up their mess. For Ifeanyi Uba, he said that he has discussed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family. We should also know very well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family, their action and inaction during Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnap is questionable. So Kanu Takanu, if he's the one they're going to be discussed with, has discussed with, or he will be discussing with, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sister, the one that made Mazi Simon Ekpa prime minister to cry second time. So he should tread with caution. We are in the era that we don't want to look. We're not looking face of anybody. So if they are discussing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family, Kanu Kanu has come now. Pretend, I don't know whether I will call it, because our Mazi Simon Ekpa has given us that opportunity to accept that they have come genuinely now. Okay, so let me reserve my comments, my rude comments I want to give to him. So I want to tell him to stay clear. He cannot come now and then work with the same person that had been alleged or accused of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then he wants to work with him to fight us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be with us. In fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be with us for any discussion they want to discuss, without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being with us and being allowed to travel to any country of his choice. From there, he can be able to make communication with anybody. Apart from that, anything that they are talking, they are wasting their time. And I also want to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family to desist with every agreement or whatsoever agreement they are having with this criminal. Because they cannot, they started earlier pushing us aside. Kanu started earlier and everybody fought him. He has not told us who was the person that utilized Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter account to tweet. So let's not be that we have forgotten everything, but we just want to follow suit, peace right now, so that Nnamdi Kanu will come out first. So let him not come and wake us up again. So let whatever agreement there, let them push it aside without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Nothing anybody is saying that will make sense. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only one that has the final say. So his release will be the one to address whether the sit at home will stop or not. And for Ifeanyi Uba that is mounting camera everywhere, it's so disgraceful, and I'm so ashamed of him. I'm shaming his shame, in fact. Let me put it that way. Because it seems like he's not even ashamed of himself. So me, he shame me. You have all this camera and Fulani terrorists are kidnapping on a daily basis, killing innocent people. There's a sister that was kidnapped for 6 months, and she was raped by 2 men, two Fulani terrorists from another country, Niger. And this woman, they pregnanted her first and took her, aborted and took her back again. Do you know what it means? All those ladies I saw that are among Ifeanyi Uba that are wearing those black. Man, that black you are wearing, if you interfere, because now you are fighting against your own chi, you're actually fighting against your own destiny, because you're fighting the God of Biafra in Biafra soil. You are not fighting from Abuja or Lagos. So all of you that are wearing that black, remember that if you dare follow this guy to fight your fellow people, your fellow Biafrans, that black you are wearing is what they are using, they're going to use to mourn you. Just bear it in mind, because it's so disgraceful to see that ladies actually volunteer themselves to fight against their own people in the name of trying to please this criminal. And as for Ifeanyi Uba, like I said, your shame, they shame me. If you have shame, you just go and hide your face in somewhere, maybe in a hole. Because those who fought Mazi Simonetta, they have not recovered from it. They have not even survived from it. And then it's you. For the fact that you actually kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you think that is easy. God of Biafra has risen for you. And let me tell you, everybody is cursing you and cursing your family. So if you think that you're fighting Simon, you're wasting your time, because the way you kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you thought you are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are actually has fought the entire Biafra and the 3 million children that were starved in 1967. That is exactly what you, Ifeanyi Uba, has done. And for you saying that you have worked with the legal team, please, Biafrans back home, ask Ifeanyi Uba, who are the legal team? Is it the Ifeanyi Ejiofor that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So I don't know which of the legal team. Is it the legal team?
Our prime minister is coming live now, so let's just quickly.
Okay, I'm going to summarize. Is it the legal team that that actually sabotaging the health of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, preventing his personal doctors to attend to him? So Biafrans, you guys should wake up, and this is the fight that everyone has to put their hands together. Enough of all this nonsense from Ifeanyi Uba. Thank you, guys.
I was telling you that I used to be a part. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Wanda Gloria. May God bless you. I don't know if any person has spoken. Is there any person that has not spoken? Will be like switching over now to Prime Minister to listen the broadcast, because hello, Sonny. Yeah,
okay, 247, take the mic before we join BN.
Yeah. I'll be brief. Thank you, my people. Honestly, it has not been easy today. Get as it be, but it be as it get. Ifeanyi Uba, we have all said it, and our Prime Minister have said it, and I believe he's going to nail him to the final point this evening. So let us move on. Thank you, Biafrans.
You're welcome.
Okay, Biafrans, thank you so much. And here is another thing on the screen. Ejiofor said he was disconnected of network. He was disconnected of network when he was to be communicated that MNK's independent medical team were to come and visit him. I didn't know doctors who came to perform ear surgery were independent doctors, chosen by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and not chosen by Nigeria DSS. I was disconnected. Lawyer who did not know the meaning of extraordinary rendition. Finally, he's moving on with the new group, Karo White Biafra Community. So when you hear of, I am discussing with MNK's legal team, these are the traitors that Ifeanyi Uba is working with. Their aim and objective is to see that they bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down, bring Biafra down, bring anything that is projecting the restoration of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release down. One Nigeria will not go too far to look for somebody. When they want to do something, they have to pick someone within the very place which they know we have too many useful tools. So, the sit-at-home continues, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Not even Ifeanyi Uba, not even Andy Uba, not even Soludo, not even the handiwork of, what's it called? Asari Tokumbo. Not even the ones where they never born yet. None of them can succeed in whatever that they are planning. So if you happen to be from that very angle, or you're joining their team of Dead Men Squad, just know that you have also made yourself a willing tool, and you are standing against the freedom of the Biafran people. We are going to join our PM now. While we try, Mazi Batukrai, try to share your screen from there because my side is having difficulty to connect.
Really?
Share your screen from there.
Are we not bringing this down before going on, or we are going direct?
Let's
we are not long.
We can just
1 hour 21. Just 1 hour 21. So we just bring it in.
Better.
So what are we doing?
Share the screen of PM from your side, because from my side network is bad. It's loading very slow.
That's enter Biafra, right?
Yeah.
Enter Biafra.
People must understand the rage that is boiling within us. You must understand how angry we are. We may look normal to you, but we are very, very angry, believe me. And by the time we are done with Nigeria, the name won't exist. That I can assure you. People must understand the rage that is boiling within us. You must understand how angry we are. We may look normal to you, but we are very, very angry, believe me. And by the time we are done with Nigeria, the name won't exist. That I can assure you. People must understand the rage that is boiling within us. You must understand how angry we are. We may look normal to you, but we are very, very angry, believe me. And by the time we are done with Nigeria, the name won't exist. That I can assure you. People must understand the rage that is boiling.
I think the problem is from the Enter Biafra website. It's the same thing is showing from your side is what is showing my side. 247, try to share your screen and see. 247, share your screen. Let's see whether your own will come up. The same thing is showing white here from my side.
Yeah, that fault has been there since yesterday.
That is boiling within us.
So do we go from Twitter?
You must understand how angry we are. We may look normal to you.
Now, if Twitter is on, then pick from Twitter.
Let me see.
Check Rumble as well. If Rumble is on, you check from.
Aimed derogative invectives on the Nigerian government of oligarchy, who directed.
Yeah, this is Twitter.
At Twitter it is.
The killing of innocent.
Can you check Rumble? Check Rumble and say how far on Rumble.
Who directed the killing of innocent Biafra?
We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom by the name of Jesus.
Nigeria on a daily basis witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who shared ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions.
Remove this from the screen. Let it finish. Do you hear me, Joseph?
Make una block that video. That video is a bad video. Somebody should block that video. Please.
Now we put the Biafran issue on the radar screen of the government, of the Biden administration, of Congress.
Hello? Can I maybe stop sharing it at the moment, or?
If that thing finish, you can start sharing. Put it back because of the strike.
Division between that they can coexist under a single sovereign roof.
Told them, I said, Simon Ekman is fully possessed and also is a man that everybody should be careful to stay out. What's the meaning of that? The freedom. When somebody is possessed with the spirit of freedom, it will be in such a way that the person has no any other thing to do than to fight for what's called freedom. So you look at the Biafran land as a place called the fatherland of Biafra. The spirit of freedom right there in Biafra has already completely possessed Simon Ekpa. And as he has possessed Simon Ekpa, you that is trying to begin to make noise or fight with him or do one thing or the other, you are also fighting the spirit of freedom. And if anything happens, and the things of the spirit goes, because in the realm of the spirit, when God, based on the coming upon the spirit, or what the kind of power that has possessed you, or the spirit that has possessed you. So spirit of freedom is already in his life and has possessed him fully, and they cannot talk any other thing than what's called freedom. You must also come to the level of that level of spirit of freedom. People that talk about freedom with empty mouth, they end up and they're carried by chaff.
This one, let me put another one. I don't know why
they are carrying away. People that talk about freedom, when something bribe is given to them,
let's see if it
just betray and go away. But people that are possessed of Biafra.
Which one is that? Are you putting a link?
I put one on the screen now. Put the one I put on the screen.
Spirit of what's called freedom fighting. And so you should stay clear and not fight the man that has received what is called the grace, or received the power or the spirit of freedom. Don't fight.
I think he's having a network problem.
I am not here to begin to follow anybody or side anybody. I am here to throw the light of what I'm seeing in the spirit, because the spiritual always control the physical. And when I'm giving the message that's called the spiritual message, I pass it raw the way it is. So Simon Ekman is a man that has already been filled and also possessed fully with the spirit of freedom. And spirit of freedom is not the kind of spirit that you joke with. When Jesus came upon the face of the earth, he said, the spirit of the Father is upon me, for he has anointed me. The Spirit of the Lord has come upon me. He has anointed me to preach the good tidings, to spread the good news, to carry the word of God all over the place. And Jesus went about, was doing exactly what the Spirit of the Father possessed him to do. And that same Spirit was what made him, that even to extent that he died on the cross and was buried, and on the third day he resurrected, because there's a spirit that quickened the dead body. And the Spirit quickened Jesus, and Jesus went up and began to do exactly what he came to the world to do. So Simon Ekpa, you are seeing, is a disciple of what's called freedom fighting, and the spirit of freedom has fully possessed him, and you can never separate him from that spirit. And they can never one day wake up and talk about any other thing rather than talking about freedom. And that is why most of the revelations you are seeing and most of the deep mysteries and deep things that is bringing out here and there is based on the spirit of freedom that is upon his life. So if you want to stop him, go first of all and remove the spirit of freedom out of him. So when you remove the spirit of freedom, then you can have a way. But if you cannot remove the spirit of freedom, you better join him and not fight him. That is what's going on. And then you come to the Biafran land as a Biafran nation. All the people that must talk about freedom are people in the class of what's called Jim Ojumegu Ojuku. We talk about people, you go straight away, you talk about somebody like Namo De Kano. You talk about every other person that is not known, but they are hot. You talk about Simon Ekpa. You talk about Major Prophet David King Elijah. We are not talking about this freedom based on, oh, yeah, we are or we want to collect money or this or that. We are talking about the emancipation of God's people. God's people is in Nigeria, and also their light is not shining. It's supposed to shine the way it ought to shine to change the destiny of Africa, to change the destiny of the people right here in the South Africa and the West Africa, Nigeria side, to change their destiny, to even bring a blessing to Yorubas, to the Hausas, to Fulanis, and everywhere, to bring the light that will shine permanently. But it is quite unfortunate that some people have sat on these things and not allowing this light to shine. And this is what has been causing the deep darkness that has covered all over the place. And so Major Prophet of God is in the business of also throwing the light in the prophetic so that people that know what's called the truth can be able to follow the truth, because a prophet is a prophet. And any nation that must be great in life must also work with what's called people that are possessed with the spirit of freedom. People that are filled with the spirit of freedom. Jesus said, the spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to preach the good tidings. So this is the work of the spirit. It's not the work of flesh and blood. It is things of the spirit. And that is why I keep on saying, if you must follow a man that is led by the spirit, you also have to be spiritual. If you are not spiritual, you begin to chase shadow. You will be talking out of the point, going here and there, chasing the cloud and cloud chaser and all of that. You will not know how things are going. And this is why we try to follow up in the realm of the spirit, and everything that has been happening in the prophetic aspect of everything happening with Nigeria and all the people that are fighting for freedom in Nigeria. We've been able to stand in the gap to also detail them how they are going to end up, and they are also happening that way. It's a proof of what's called being endowed and being possessed with the spirit of freedom. So you, before you talk about freedom, pray for the spirit of freedom to come upon you. If the spirit of freedom comes upon you, finish, matter settle. That is how it works. Without the spirit of freedom, you cannot talk about freedom. And when you talk about freedom, you will just be looking for who to fight and who to quarrel. You will not mean the real deal, because this freedom we are fighting for will surely come to pass. It's just one day God will prove the world that he is God, and something great will begin to happen on the face of the earth. God bless you.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
And when we are saying we want to be free, it is not only Biafra that is going to be free this year. A lot of nations will break. Nigeria is going to happen this year. Those of you who are planning to have election in 2023, which is next month, you are going to fail. We will disappoint you and you will disappoint yourself.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. You're welcome to this broadcast today, where we have come to continue from where we stopped yesterday. And of course, there is nothing to celebrate until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walk free from DSS dungeon. There is nothing to celebrate until Biafra is declared an independent state. That is our target. These two things are the target of the Biafra liberation movement of 2023. Nothing else. Every other thing is secondary. I welcome you all this evening. And again, for those who challenged Biafra, thinking that challenges Simon Ekpa, I believe by now you may have received the message from Biafra people. You are not fighting Simon Ekpa. You are fighting Biafra. You are fighting the spirit of over 3 million children that Nigeria killed. I want everyone who look for my trouble to understand that I don't look for trouble. I am for peace. I remain the good guy. All I am looking for is for the freedom of Biafra people. And for you to get freedom, you must do sacrifice. Sacrifice, one of it is that we are sitting at home. And in sitting at home, we are removing the legitimacy that the Nigeria terrorists and the Islamic State bestowed on those they call elected officials by taking away that legitimacy from them. We use sit at home to do that. For those who do not understand why we are sitting at home or what sit at home can do, I will continue to explain it any day, anytime when the need arises. Sit at home is the sacrifice you can make, and it is the only thing we are going to use to invalidate these criminals in the name people like Ifeanyi Uba, people like the governors of the Southeast, people like Hope Uzodinma. It is the only thing we are going to use to dismantle them. Tell them that the land of Biafra belongs to the people of Biafra, not to somebody in Abuja. Why do you go to Abuja? Because somebody in Biafra land claimed they voted you. Who are you representing in Abuja? Supposedly, you should be representing people in Biafra land. And when they say, your time is up, your time is up. And today, Biafra people in Nnewi South have told the criminal Ifeanyi Uba that his time is up. He dared to fight Biafra in the secret. And now he has come openly to fight against Biafra, thinking that he's fighting Simon Ekpa. He's not fighting Simon Ekpa. Do not be deceived about him mentioning Simon Ekpa. He's not fighting Simon Ekpa. He's fighting against your future. He's fighting against your freedom. He's fighting against the future of your children. And I happen to be the one that God is using to stop him and people like him. Biafra people completely complied with the sit at home, 7-day sit at home starting from today. And tomorrow is going to be even better. Now, I want everybody to understand that Ifeanyi Uba remain a traitor to the Biafra people. Ifeanyi Uba has been disgraced today, and after today, he will never remain the same. I want every Biafran to understand that whenever I come to say something, I'm not just coming because I want to say it. Now, the same thing happened during the time they claimed they were fighting for P2B. I told them, you don't know what is going on. You can never, ever, ever force Biafra people to go into Nigeria election and vote. They thought I was a joke. I do not know when these people are going to learn. They look down on me. They call me referent. They call me small boy. They call me all manner of name. That was during the election, before the election. Some people even made it a duty to come online every day, and they had what they call 24 hours of broadcast, where they are discussing Simon Ekpa. Some people claim they don't even know who Simon Ekpa is. And let me tell you, all this, I predicted what is happening today. For those who do not understand what I'm talking about, there is a man called Professor Obi Nwakama. Some of these runaway idiotic professors who stays in America and they eat burger and then they grow white hair and then they come to where they are discussing they are Nigeria. They will start to speak Fune, start to speak like people who are not even African. I want you to listen to this. You know, I am coming from somewhere. The video I'm about to play now has absolutely nothing to do with Ifeanyi Uba, what I'm about to do today. But just to tell you that I will always be right at the end of the day. It does not matter how long it takes. Before the presidential election, these people here were also ranting and castigating Simon Ekpa. Today, ask yourself, where are they? Where are they?
On the upcoming election and get your
the election will affect Nigeria will start from stopping election in Biafra territory. So we are going to fight to make sure nobody will vote in Biafra land.
All right. You are familiar with Simon Ekpa?
Unfortunately, no.
You are not?
No.
Okay. He's the leader of a faction of IPOB,
okay,
the indigenous people of Biafra.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying that.
Look at them. He want to claim, he doesn't know who Simon Ekpa is. He doesn't know what is IPOB. He does not even know what is Biafra. Okay? And he is sitting comfortably claiming he doesn't know what is going on because he believes that when P2B become president, him as a professor or whatever doctor, he is not going to apply to be given one stupid office in Abuja for him to now have opportunity to become billionaire overnight. He is not pretending not to know Simon Ekpa because he want the best of Ndibo. He is not pretending not to know Simon Ekpa because he want the best of Southeast or South or even Nigeria. No, he is pretending not to know Simon Ekpa so that by the time they watch this video, they will say, let us give this man appointment because he doesn't even know who Simon Ekpa is. He does not even know who is Nnamdi Kanu. He does not even know who is a Biafra. But today, where is he? Where is he? you don't see him anymore. Because these are the idiots, nincompoop, these are the buffoon that carries Igbo name to America and behave like animals.
That he and his group will not allow election in the Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Okay, two things. I think he says a faction of the IPOB, right?
Yes.
And he's making these ex-cathedra pronouncements. The point is, who sent him? The Igbo have not decided as a group that they will not have elections in Igbo land. You understand what I'm saying? One of the things that I like always to put at the fore of every agitation is the will of the people.
The will of the people. Look at him. What you have to put at every front of agitation is the will of the people. The will of the people. Now ask the idiot, what is the will of the people today against a criminal and a fraudulent Ifeanyi Uba? What is the will of the Biafra people today? Huh? After all the brahaha of Ifeanyi Uba,
going 2 years now, for good 2 years, we have observed every Monday as we sit at home. But we have cooperated.
And you know what he's using to deceive people? He used security camera. He's videoing security camera in Nnewi, showing security camera. Does security camera stop Biafra Liberation Army if they decide to engage the terrorist Nigeria government in Nnewi? Does security camera stop them? Does security camera stop the Nigeria army from killing our people? The answer is no. You know, sometimes I don't understand who talk about security camera in the field where you have war happening. You are talking about security camera. Security camera is something that we are going to do in Biafra land when we have restored Biafra and become an independent nation. We build our strong security, secure our city, our street, and all that through fingerprinting system. So they come and they tell you, Ifeanyi Uba man security, Ifeanyi Uba man camera. Who camera help? Can camera do anything? It's nothing. Camera cannot stop Nigerian military from killing our people. Camera cannot stop Biafra Liberation Army from defending our women and children. Camera cannot stop the Eastern Security Network from engaging the terrorists when they come to kill our people. And they come and say camera, as if camera is something that once you have camera, that is the end. I do not understand how camera is going to solve the problem of Biafra. Or I don't know how camera is going to make everybody to run away and stop fighting for Biafra. When you go to Nnewi, you know this why. All this is at home. We have never had good videos from Nnewi. Today, we're able to have videos from Nnewi, from that market where Ifeanyi Uba bragged. Only to find out that even the so-called market that Ifeanyi Uba is bragging in Nnewi doesn't even have a road. There is no road there. I am telling you, there is no single road in the market. The market is like pig. It's like pig farm. Eba na azu ezi. And you don't know, and you don't want to know how much they are collecting from those market people in the name of revenue. Yet, there is no road. It is not motorable. Everywhere is just so dirty. So, everywhere is dirty. And when you see this idiot talking about Nnewi, you think that you are going to be flying in the sea when you get to Nnewi. But look at, I saw the market today at Shetes. There is no difference between that market and the Ariaria market. Only solution is Biafra. We have good tests. We have high tests. And our market in Biafra Republic will be very, very world-class standard. Honestly, I have never set my eyes during the sit at home on video coming from Nnewi till today, because, I'm interested only to see a nonsense, environment. Environment dika eba na azu ezi. And this man is wearing glass ndi purishi. Glass ndi purishi. Na-emelu big boy. Nke ndi Ifeanyi Uba. That is then. But kita a different generation of Biafra that will break every camel's back to bring our freedom. That's where we are. So I want people to listen to the idiot, Afonshi.
In the spirit of observing every Monday for sit at home, we have also found out that we are losing our economic base, and most importantly, we are losing jobs and business opportunities. As a representative of the good people of Anambra South, Nnewi North being the political capital of Anambra South, we deem it fit to say we will not continue to have sit at home on Mondays. Yes. From this Monday, every business will be open for business. To come to sabotage government, but we are ready to fight any aggression. To be precise, I hear from the seeking for my attention 17 good times.
To know how you manage to count how many times the name of corrupt politicians, which you are one of them. Remove yourself from anything Biafra, you will not see me mention your name. So if I mention your name, it means that you are interfering in our freedom. And is going to end your impunity in Igbo land. Today, themselves from you. I am more on ground in Nnewi than you, Ifeanyi Uba. They have distanced themselves from you because you are a traitor. You don't mean anything good to them. After I say, Ifeanyi Uba to the street light. You did not put the street light in Nnewi. If they come, they say, if it is a lie. You did not put it. You raise money to put it. You raise 551 million naira to put street light. Everybody contributed. contributed is 1 million. You build the hospital. You raise the money from people. Money to build a hospital in Nnewi, you raise money because you don't have it. All your money is credit. And you put in Eco, Nigeria, Africa, they bring to you, they give you 2 billion naira, and the ship is not there. You wanted to kill Ngoje. So everything is about 419, section 419 of the Nigeria Constitution, Criminal Code. Iwuwayo, Chandum. So when they come, they say Ifeanyi Uba do this in any way. It's all complete lies. Ifeanyi Uba built the hospital. He raised money for it. And yesterday, I showed the contribution of people in the street light. I showed 550 million raised by Ifeanyi Uba from 2021. He said he want to build a hospital. He said he want to put street light. That 5 Ifeanyi Uba is bragging, or people don't understand. Because you know, when people in Nnewi who don't have privilege, they would think that it is using his money. Don't need to. Let me show you people how much Ifeanyi Uba contributed to the electricity street light he brought to Nnewi. Let me show you people how much. You want to see how much Ifeanyi Uba contributed to the electricity. Now, my fellow Biafrans, here solar street light in Anambra South local government, 551 million. Now, let us go. $12 million naira of Cletus Ibeto is in that street light you claim Ifeanyi Uba brought to Nnewi. Ifeanyi Uba na-eko. Number 3, Chief Dr. Sir Dan Chukwudozie Dozie Oil contributed 2 million naira to the street light you are claiming Ifeanyi Uba brought to Nnewi. This is a senator. Senator is not a doctor. Senator Ifeanyi Uba, 5 million naira. So when you think that Ifeanyi Uba has brought electricity, he only contributed 5 million. 5 million naira. Some of you can donate more than 5 million. But Ifeanyi Uba claim is this and that. All the money is credit money. The money borrowed from bank. You listen to until he deceived him, and the $250 million got missing, which is the reason why he is trying to stop Biafra today. So anywhere you see anybody anywhere in Nnewi telling you that Ifeanyi Uba brought electricity, street light to Nnewi, call that person and educate the person that it is only 5 million of his money was invested to that street light you see in Nnewi. 5 million. In fact, Ibeto donated 12 million. So if we are to say that, who has the street light, is it Ibeto? Ibeto donated the highest. Ibeto donated 12 million. 12 million naira. Ifeanyi Uba donated 5 million. So when he come, he is going to do it in his name, and people will say, "Oh, Ifeanyi Uba brought street light." Why the people who contributed that money are from all over Anambra State? Let us even go to the name of the people so that you are going to know. Let us go at least from one to like 20 names, so you know who and who contributed money for the street light you see in Nnewi. Farm Sam Mbachukwu contributed 4 million for the street light you see in Nnewi today. Chief Frank Okafor contributed 4 million for the street light you are claiming that Ifeanyi Uba brought to Nnewi. Chief Tony Okonkwo contributed 4 million to that same street light that Ifeanyi Uba is claiming ownership. Sam Nnamdi Obi contributed 4 million to that particular street light you claim that Ifeanyi Uba brought. Sir Uche Obiako contributed 1 million. Sir Paul Okafor contributed 1 million. Sir Meleson Okato contributed 1 million. Chief Ebele Nwosu contributed 1 million. Chief Emma Oniako contributed 1 million. Chief Akai Egwuonwu contributed 4 million. Chief Dr. Chidi Anyegbu Chisco contributed 1 million. Even Chisco Transport, his money is there, contributed 1 million. Chief Romanus Oji contributed 1 million. Chief James Udoji contributed 1 million. Chief Emeka Ilonze contributed 1 million. Mr. Nnamdi Okonkwo contributed 1 million. Mike Ezeaju contributed 1 million. Swiss Trade 2 million, contributed 2 million. Sir Joe Obiajako contributed 1 million. Peter Chinedu contributed 1 million. All these people you see here contributed minimum of 1 million. We see the street light in Nnewi, or any project at all, any project, not just about the street light, but when people in Nnewi see it, they say Ifeanyi Uba brought street light. Ifeanyi Uba built this. Ifeanyi Uba built that. He did not build anything, my people. It is the money that Anambra people contributed and gave to him. So he is collecting from everywhere. Everywhere is money. Ifeanyi Uba collect money from federal government using Coscharis, Maroka, to bring street light. So what is Ifeanyi Uba doing with constituency money project? Lies. Ask Ifeanyi Uba, since he is very rich, according to project money that he collect from Abuja. And why is he raising fund? Why is everybody donating to him and he will come and put street lights? Can we now give account of how much? Are you going to say that the solar street light is 551 million? This fund everywhere. That is the one he saved for hospital. That is the one he saved particular topic of the raising of the fund. Solar street light. From street light, it will change to another thing. Now, it will change to security. So when you see him displaying the camera on the screen, you think that he has invested his money on buying camera. No! To all these criminals he recruited. He is not paying them. The money is coming from federal government. Fulani, they contracted him and contracted Asaridu Kubo to do what you see him doing today. He can never put his money anywhere. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money. All you see is packaging and echo. He does not have the money. He never paid them back. Today, they are looking for him to freeze his asset. Because you hear Marcus say he was buying property here, buying property. Now, let us continue. Tell him that I am mentioning his name now. Again, tell him I am mentioning his name again. I am calling him again, and I will continue to call him until he runs away and go to the north where he belongs. And where Biafra come, he can come and collect his sentence, because we are going to, all of them are going to face our judiciary. So I am exposing him and exposing him good. I want you to understand, when they hire all these boys that call themselves the expert criminals in IPOB to come and start making broadcasts before they sit at home, you see that all of them were on social media. Oh, Simon Ekpa, every day. Some of them even come twice a day. But one broadcast, one exposition I will do, that is the end. You know, before I joined Biafra struggle, none of them know what is exposition. None of them know what is exposition. I was the one who started exposition, exposing. Mazina Mikano Oyendu used to do, exposition, but it was not called exposition. So I came to the struggle and I started with the slogan exposition, changing the narrative of yesterday. Now, all of them are coming. They want to expose Simon Ekpa. For the past few days, they started making broadcasts, exposing Simon Ekpa, all in the name of trying to fight the sit at home. Because Ifeanyi Uba have ganged up with them. They thought that Ifeanyi Uba is going to bring heaven down. So they gang up. Some of them are coming twice a day. Simon Ekpa, I want to expose Simon Ekpa. I want to expose Simon Ekpa. Everybody, including the criminal kidnapper, that one come. I have never appeared in program. Simon is this. How can Simon be a lawyer? How can Simon be in the military? How can... It is not possible. These are people who doesn't have brain, who doesn't have sense, people who are not dreaming to be big, people who are not dreaming to be anything in this life. All their own is how to use Biafra to make a career. And they don't know that some people build their career already from the womb. When some of us were busy having sleepless night, trying to make something out of our life, they were busy shouting, Ngwa Road, Ngwa Road, Ngwa Road, Ngwa Road, Enugu Onitsha, Enugu Onitsha. They were busy shouting. Today, they have brought what they learned from Ngwa Road, Aba, like the one in Kuwait. What they learned from those Ngwa Road, Aba, Enugu Onitsha, Fege, they have brought it to Biafra struggle. That's why you see them constituting nuisance everywhere. Another one will say, he is this one, the doctor, this one, they come to social media and start making noise and start constituting nuisance. And this idiot here called Ifeanyi Uba will be supporting them. So today, all of them have disappeared. Since morning, they have not come to have broadcast. Therefore, people, since morning, I have been looking to see these broadcasters. They have disappeared. Because me, I'm not resting. Hey, I know the rest. I'm not resting. I am everywhere at the same time. So I've been looking, searching. Where are the broadcasters now? What is happening today? Is today a holiday? All of them have disappeared. But remember, they are going to come back again because they never, have shame. If they have shame, they will never come out again. But something is going to happen to them. This particular Pepe, blessing order, thank you very much. We continue to deal with them. So listen to Ifeanyi Uba telling me to go and start sit at home in Ebonyi. Ebonyi State is observing sit at home every Monday. Ebonyi State is locked down every Monday. But you know what they do? They will tell you Ebonyi State is not sitting at home. Ebonyi State is not sitting at home. Ebonyi State is completely locked down every Monday, like no other place. So don't even come there. At the same time, we are not doing anything state here. Anambra is Biafra and Biafra is Anambra. And those who tell me to come to Nnewi to challenge Ifeanyi Uba, you should be ashamed of yourself. Why should I come to Nnewi to challenge Ifeanyi Uba? The worst part is that I am not even there in Nnewi, and he can't shit in his pant. The worst part is that I am not there. I am here. And Biafrans are not listening to him because he's a traitor, he's a betrayer. That should be more, you should be more concerned. How am I not there? He is there, gallivanting, carrying his stomach everywhere, and yet they don't listen to him because they know he is a criminal, they know he's a corrupt politician, and they have lost faith in him, and many of them. But I am here. So which one is more, which one are you going to worry more? You are going to worry about somebody who is not there and Biafra believe in him? Or you are going to be worried about somebody who is there and Biafra don't believe in him? I said it from the beginning that Biafra is going to come from diaspora. So I don't even care what you are talking about. It is not my business what you feel. My business is that I am focused and I have a vision. The vision I have for Biafra people is that we are going to bring this freedom of Biafra from diaspora. That has been my stand. So if I believe that the freedom of Biafra is going to come from diaspora, why am I going to come to Anambra? Why am I going to come to Nnewi? Why should I come to Nigeria? To do what? I don't have business. I don't have business with Nigeria. I am going to come, and when I come, I will land in Biafra Republic, or Republic of Biafra, or Confederated State of Biafra, as the case may be. For those who are asking, why do we have Republic of Biafra? Why do we have Biafra Republic? Why do we have this? Why do we have that? It does not matter what we have now. Whether it is Biafra Republic, whether it's the Republic of Biafra, it is not name we are fighting for. We are not fighting for the acronym of our Biafra. We are not fighting for the name of Biafra. We are fighting for the freedom. And when the freedom comes, the people of Biafra will decide the name they are going to answer. Not me. Okay? My own is that to get this particular Biafra freedom, we must have a platform under which this Biafra liberation will be fought and won. And at this point, the platform is Biafra Republic Government in Exile and the de facto government in the homeland. My attention has been drawn towards Soludo. Soludo again. He said, Soludo, we don't recognize what is Biafra government in exile. We don't recognize the de facto government in the homeland. They are going to continue to pretend they are not seeing it. But they will be forced. Just like finally, Soludo is now talking about government in exile. Soludo is now talking, and what they are scared of is for them not to see the Biafra territory to go under total control of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and that's where we are going. So all this thing you see Ifeanyi Uba doing is trying to truncate the transition from what you see now to the Biafra government. And I got Baha Okoso Nishi. You know what is called Okoso? I got Baha Okoso. They will be watching us, Koro. We will have transition. From this particular impunity government they have now, we are going to have Biafra government. And we begin to administer Biafra government until our self-referendum, boom, Biafra will be declared. In fact, let me continue. Just listen.
And you have never ever one day mentioned your state.
Did you hear that? That I have never one day mentioned my state, Ebonyi. I thought they say I am not an Igbo man. you know, the confusion is too much. They say I am not an Igbo man. They say I am from India. Some of them even say I'm from India. They say I'm from Akwa Ibom. They say I'm from Calabar. They say I'm from. They say they have given me all manner of identity. I did not complain. I don't know. Sometimes they say I am a boy. Sometimes they say I am this. Before they say I'm not a Nigerian. They say I'm a Nigerian agent. Yet they don't want to understand the spirit in this guy, that they are giving all this accolade in the name of blackmail. Because it's accolade. Only me is working for Nigeria government. Only me is Nigeria agent. Only me is Tinubu agent. Only me is working with FBI. Only me is UK agent. Yet, he is calling me a small boy. Because the people he is paying to come to social media are calling me all these names. And yet, he will open his mouth and call me a small boy. Small boy that is working for Nigeria government. Small boy that is working for Tinubu. Small boy that is working for FBI. Small boy that is working for CIA. Small boy that is working for European Union. Small boy that is working for UK. Small boy that is agent to destroy Biafra. I don't know. And yet, he cannot do anything while this guy, small boy, is standing. So anybody that tells you Simon Ekpa should come back home, tell them that Simon Ekpa say he is going to bring Biafra from diaspora. I've been saying it since 2021, if they are following. So what you see me doing now is the process of bringing Biafra from diaspora. We are following it. So why are you telling me to come back? To come back to do what? Come back where? You should be more worried that this diaspora is controlling this idiot called Ifeanyi Uba. You should be worried that this diaspora is making this idiot sleepless night in his own home in Africa. You should be worried that the people back home have rejected him, rejected you, rejected your cohort, rejected everything about you, and they believe that we are genuine and we know what we're doing. Because our own is a solution based. How can somebody be bragging about, market this, market that, why there is no measurable road leading to the market in Unewu? It is very, very disgraceful. Very, very disgraceful.
Don't observe it at home. You are in Finland contesting for councillorship or whatever. You go to your job on Mondays, but you want to really go us, you want to deprive.
Point of correction. I lead by example. I don't go to work when I have sit at home. Today, I have sit at home. Tomorrow, I'm going to sit at home. I join Biafra people to sit at home. I don't give sit at home order and go to work in Finland. No. I don't do that. I sit at home, observe sit at home. Anytime, any day that I sit at home, I observe it. This 7 days sit at home, I'm observing it in Finland. Tomorrow, I'm going to sit at home. Today, I sit at home. Tomorrow, I'm going to sit at home. Till the end, I follow Biafra people. I am the person that lead by example. So don't come and lie. They tell you I'm a councillor in Finland, I am this in Finland, I'm this in Finland. And so what? I'm trying to bring the true democracy to my people. The one that you people have destroyed. And also to rescue my people from Islamic State and Islamic conquest. That's all. You can't protect them. You cannot provide social amenity for them. You can't provide them good road. You can't provide them good hospital by the government, not the one you raise money to build. You cannot provide any road, any school. You don't provide all those things. So we want a country that the government can take full responsibility of all this need by the people. And that country is Biafra. Some of them are scared that how can they be under these small boys if Biafra come? I want to tell some of them to not worry. It is going to be very, very, very good for them. You are going to have an atmosphere where you don't need police to guide you and nobody will come to kill you. Like what you people are doing now. Assassinating people, killing people. You did it from Congo and then now come, you think you can also kidnap Mazin and become. What Ifeanyi Uba is doing now have actually confirmed his involvement in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, he will not be doing what he's doing. And then he come to say he is in talk with the Onyendo family. Oh my God. Who cares if you are in talk with Onyendo family? Who cares? We are not interested in you being in talk with Onyendo family. A lot of people have been in talk with Onyendo family. Does it change anything? What we are talking about is that you cannot use Onyendo family talk to deceive us again. If you want to do something, you know where to go. You don't need to get in talk with Onyendo family. Onyendo family are not the one holding Onyendo in Abuja. So what is the essence of having talk with Onyendo family? Go and talk in Abuja. The people that are holding Onyendo there, go there and talk. That is the people you are going to have in talk with, not Onyendo family. Onyendo family are not the one detaining him. And then also, if you want to have in talk, also have in talk with some of you who ganged up to proscribe IPOB in the name of Southeast politician. Are you in talk with them? It is time you reverse it. If you do not revise this prescription of IPOB, I get you no challenge also from Biafra land. I am telling you the fact. All of you, because we are in liberation fight, and all of you have become the enemy of the freedom of Biafra. So Biafra people are going to give all of you a chase. A very good chase. It is part of the freedom fighting.
Because you have communication gadgets, you have internet to run propaganda. I am elected officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I represent the people of Anambra South. Yes. To you, Simon Eba, and your controllers, for any one of you to mention sit at home again, you will start charity begins at home. You will start preaching sit at home from there before you continue to mention Anambra State and Nnewi. You are seeing Nnewi and Anambra State as a very part for your enterprise, for your dubious enterprise. I am telling you, Simon Eba, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. I will say more than this. You have mentioned me 17 times, and I'm only replying you once. Try me, you will see. Go and then observe it at home in the room. And then also your father, your family, go and observe it at home in their village. And leave other tasks in another alone.
We the new assembly will resolve to give it a very serious push. I've started that push by having a meeting with the family of Nnamdi Kanu some few days ago. I'm in contact with the lawyers. We have been talking in the last 1 week. So what our resolve is that we are going to give it a new dimension of legislation and also push. But for us, for 2 years now, we've been observing sit at home, and we don't really appreciate the economic value or downturn the sit at home has brought hardship to our people instead of fortune. You know, so for me and my people, we will not continue with the sit at home. We must go about our businesses on every Monday.
Now I want to show Biafra people I want to show the Biafra people the Nnewi this man is talking about.
Anam keta na plumbing pass, stroke plan pass. Near gate machine pass. Nechekwazi ka ezo onwezgo onye mfuro gate mekwaziri mkpochi.
Look at
so keta
the environment.
onwere onye nọ ndị mmadụ ọ dịka nketa aka njọ. Onwezi onye afụrụ ebe a. Nketa dịka ọkazi njọ. Aghọtazgo.
Look at the environment of Nnewi market that generates billions. Look at it. Look at the dilapidated environment where Ifeanyi Uba is bragging. Look at the environment. Dika pig farm.
Ebe niile dịka ebe agbara ọsọ agha ka akwazi Ghost Road ka anyị nọ. Ndị mmụọ na-agazi n'iro. Nwezi onye
Look at the place. There is no presence of the government. And anytime you see that they have fixed this road, it means that the marketers have contributed money to fix it. Look at. Anytime you see any construction going on here, it means that marketers has contributed money to fix their own road, though. Yet, government like Ifeanyi Uba will be collecting revenue from here. Soludo will be collecting revenue from here, but they cannot fix road, ordinary road.
Say, Odeka nketa akazi njọ ebe niile mere say. Hey, aghọtazikwa m o. Nketa dị egwu. Anọ m nketa na plumbing pass, stroke plan pass. Near gate machine pass. Na-echekwazi ka anyị zụọ, onwezikwa onye m fụrụ, gate mekwaziri mkpọchi. So nketa onwere onye nọ ndị mmadụ, ọ dịka nketa aka njọ. Onwezi onye afụrụ ebe a. Nketa dịka ọkazi njọ. Aghọtazikwa m ihe na-eme eme. Ebe niile dịka ebe agbara ọsọ agha. Ka akwazi Ghost Road ka anyị nọ. Ndị mmụọ na-agazi n'iro. Nweze onye afụrụ, ebe niile mere see. Ọ dịka nketa akazi njọ, ebe niile mere see. Hey, aghọtazikwa m o. Nketa dị egwu. Anọ m nketa.
Now, having said that, I want you people to watch this video. You know, the people that you saw Ifeanyi Uba giving security, this and that, you know, some of them, I want you to watch what they do in Anambra State. This is a Biafra woman.
Onye ebe umwala mozu na okuzo. Emandi jigi. Megegini. Ndị Hausa mmadụ na-abụ.
This woman, this Biafra woman, was kidnapped in Anambra of Ifeanyi Uba, according to him, by 2 terrorist Fulanis from Niger. From Niger, they kept her for 6 good months. 6 good months. Now, listen.
Kidnap do we get no na? Okay. And they use it.
In Igbo land, this is happening in Anambra.
Ha na-agbago ọtọ. Ha na-emetụ gị aka. Ha na-abụ. So isi na ha na-emetụ gị mecha tụwa gị ime. Ka ekwe n'ime anyị ede. Nke izikwanụ. Jewu nye gị ọgwụ. Isi na-enye gị ọgwụ. Dị nwa pụta. Ekwe n'ebe ndụ dị nwa. Obi etu unu tụrụ ya n'ime ọfịa. Wee je tụpụ dị nwa. Isi na ndị Hausa bi n'ụlọ a. Mmadụ na-abụ. Kidnap gị. Ebe anyị nọ kịta na Ifitedum.
Ifitedum na Anambra. And do you know the worst part? The person asking this question now is call himself a security. Now you are going to watch how they interrogated the terrorists from Niger.
Ebe nọ kịta Ifitedum. I want this special squad. Complaining with the kịta na.
He said that they are the special squad, which means they are security. Either Ifeanyi Uba and them or Soludo.
Enwe ka isi agagharị wee nweta the information wee nụ na nwaanyị a onye ọkụzụ. So anyị nwetaghị ya anyị need. Isi na ndị Hausa mmadụ na-abụ kidnap gị dobe gị n'ụlọ a efu akụ ya ma ha. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, now I want to bring the video of the people that kidnapped her and kept her for 6 months for you to see how they are treating them.
Come and say when I don't kidnap them for 3 months, for 6 months, but when they say na 3 months when I kidnap them. How many months na kidnap am? Na 3 months. Na 3 months na kidnap am. But do man say na 6 months. Are you sure say na 2 of na give am belle?
Our own
Na 2
women,
of una
our own
give am
women,
belle? Are you
they
sure?
are going through this
You know
case.
the lie for us.
I'm not gonna tell you lie. If you ask me,
Now truth they tell us.
I'm not gonna tell you lie.
Who are you here now?
That's
VG. From where? From Iftedun. Special squad Iftedun. And Oyi combined team. Special strike force Oyi. No be them owe you. She be waiting to tell us now the truth. You know the lie for us.
If you go take the girl, then you can see her.
I go see her say give am belle.
And this evening, we are mandating the VG or whatever they call them from Oyi or from Ifite to give Biafrans the account of how these criminals who have decimated our women were treated. We want to have a complete report of what happened to these terrorists from Niger, these 2 terrorists who kidnapped our woman, keep them for 6 months, impregnated them, used them, and did all manner of dehumanizing treatment to this woman. VG of Ifite, I want this particular message to go to the community that were responsible for this particular thing that happened here, because we saw that they were romancing these 2 men who committed this crime against our women. So we are going to hold the VG or whatever they call themselves responsible. If after 2 weeks from today, because I know it will be very difficult for them to get to us. So if after 2 weeks, we did not see a complete, comprehensive report how you handle this particular case, then you are going to wait for Biafra people.
Now, if you confirm say the girl say na 6 months na kidnap am, you they say na 3 months. What you go do you?
Anything what you want, anything what you want to do for me.
Are you from where?
From Niger.
Niger. What is your name?
From
Adam.
Niger.
From Niger. You unko?
Mohammed.
From where?
Niger.
From Niger Republic. So as you know me.
I know.
You know me well. So you go feel like for me.
I know the life.
So this thing where they tell me now truth.
If you talk life where you go to kill me.
Now truth they tell me. Say na 3 months.
Na 3 months.
No be 6 months na kidnap am. So now, if I confirm say na 6 months, what thing I go do you?
Anything where you like do me.
Anything where I like make I do you. Anything where I like make I do
I
you.
know tell you lie.
She be get wife. You can't go Niger go keep am. You unko?
I get what?
You get wife. You there for Niger. What you na do they good? What you na do go they good? You know good. What you do they good? You know good. So you be my brother. You know fit.
Do you hear that? The vigilante person called this one, you be my brother. And that's how nobody hear about anything again. But if this 2 person happens to be Ndi Igbo, if they happen to be Onyi Igbo, if they happen to be Biafrans, hey, by now they would have given them Ishabu. But look at, he is telling somebody who have committed crime against our women, this kind of thing, you are my brother. Now listen.
We do you bad. Anybody beat you here? Okay. Anybody beat you here? Anybody beat you? Who collect any money from your hand? Shall we want make everything there okay? Una want make everything settle? Una go do them again? Una go do them again?
No.
Una go do them again? Are you sure?
Are you hearing the security? Okay. All right, okay. That was it. So I want everyone that have watched this program to make it get to the people who have committed, because the so-called security have committed another abomination. It is called aiding and abetting crime in Biafra land. You cannot treat such person that kidnap woman, rape them for 6 months like this. No. It is not acceptable. So we are mandating the VG, whatever they call themselves, or the PG, or whoever that is responsible in this particular community, and those who have made this video, to give Biafrans, to give the Biafra Republic government in exile a comprehensive account of what happened. Otherwise, you are all going to pay for this particular crime you committed here.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
All right, we are going to unveil the Ikemba state structure today. We're supposed to unveil the Ikemba state structure the other time, and so it will be unveiled today. As we are preparing for our self-referendum, we are going for Ikemba State today. No? All right. We're going to have this very snappy. Ikemba state structure, Biafra Republic, was created by the Biafra Republic government in exile, headed by His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Ikemba state structure also was created from our old Anambra state. Ikemba state structure, the executive council of Ikemba state, it consists of the governor, deputy governor, and the secretary of the government. Ikemba state consists of the 15 local government areas, namely Awka North local government area, Obodo Dike local government area, Uzoka local government area, Udoka local government area, Obioma local government area, Alaibo local government area, Umu Nri North local government area, Umu Risat local government area, Dunu Kofia local government area, Dunu Kofia South local government area, Idemili North local government area, Idemili South local government area, Anyanwu Igbo local government area, Akwa Bata local government area, Njikoka local government area. Each local government area of Ikemba state is made up of 5 districts, and each district have 1 councillor. Awka North local government area, we have the senatorial district. Awka North local government area have 5 districts. District 1, Amancia North District, Amancia South District, Urum District, Ubene District, Mbaku District. Obodo Dike local government have 5 districts: Achala District, Amunike District, Ebenebe District, Isu and Ocha District, Uboenu District. Uzoka local government area has 5 districts: Ifiteoka District, District 1, Ifiteoka District 2, Amobia District, Ezinato District, Isiago District. Udoka local government area has 5 districts: Mbauku District 1, Mbauku District 2, Mbauku District 3, Mbauku District 4. The communities to be named in later days. Nibo District 2. Obioma local government area has 5 districts: Nise District 1, Nise District 2, Okpuno District 1, Okpuno District 2, Umuawolo District. Alaibo Nso local government area has 5 districts: Adazienu District, Adaziani District, Adazinoku District, Agulu District, Agulu Uzibo District. Umuri North local government area has 5 districts: Akwa is a district, Ichida district, Neni district, Aguku Nri district, Obeledu district. Umuri South local government has 5 districts. Enugu district, Enugu district 2, Enugu Agede district 1, Enugu Agede district 2, Northia district. Dunukofia local government area has 5 districts. Ukpo district 1, Ukpo district 2, Nobu district 1, Nobu district 2, Ukulu district. Dunukofia South local government area has 5 districts. Umudioka district 1, Umudioka district 2, Ifitedunu district 1, Ifitedunu district 2, Umunachi district. Idemili North local government area have 5 districts. Ogidi district, Mpo district, Abacha district, Eziowele district, Uke district. Idemili South local government area has 5 districts. Abatete district, Orauku district, Idani district, Umuoji district, Obosi district. Anyanwu Igbo local government area have 5 districts. Oka Etiti district 1, Oka Etiti district 2, Alo district 1, Alo district 2, Aku district. Akwa Bata local government area has 5 districts. Oba district 1, Oba district 2, Nobi district, Nnokwa district, Ojoto district. Nchikoga local government area has 5 districts. Ama Agu Abagana district 1, Orofia Abagana district 2, Aba district, Nimo district, Umudunu Abagana district. Ikemba state have 3 senatorial zones: Ikemba North, Ikemba South, and Ikemba Central. Each senator represents 5 local government area. Ikemba North senatorial zone has Oka North local government area, Obodo Dike local government area, Uzoka local government area, Dunukofia North local government area, Dunukofia South local government area. Ikemba South senatorial district has 5 local government: Alaibo Nso local government, Idemili North local government, Idemili South local government, Anyanwu Igbo local government, and the Ako Abata local government area. Ikemba Central Senatorial Zone has 5 local government: Udoka local government area, Obioma local government area, Njikoka local government area, Umuri North local government area, Umuri South local government area. Ikemba State also have 5 Federal House of Representatives. Each lawmaker represents 3 local government area. Ikemba North House of Representatives, Oka North local government area, Obodo Dike local government area, Uzoka local government area. Ikemba South House of Rep zone, Alaibo Nso local government area, Obioma local government area, Anyanwu Igbo local government area. Ikemba East Representative House of Representatives zone, Dunukofia North local government area, Dunukofia South local government area, Njikoka local government area. Ikemba West Rep House of Representative zone, Idemili North local government area, Idemili South local government area, Akwa Bata local government area. Ikemba Central House of Rep, Umuri North local government area, Umuri South local government area, Alaibo Nso local government area. Ikemba State House of Assembly has 15 representatives, and each lawmaker represents 1 local government of the state. And here we go. And then, of course, the Ikemba State visual, Ikemba State visual presentation. Here we go. All right, thank you very much. That is the presentation of the Ikemba State structure. Tomorrow we are going to also unveil a new state structure called. We are going to move from the hinterland to the riverine area. We're going to go to the coastal side of the Biafra. So tomorrow we may start by unveiling Bone State structure. So let us go to the visual structure of Ikemba State. Thank you.
Biafra kunye buso Nigeria.
Yes, dear friends, we are all welcome back, and our Prime Minister has done justice to the unjust. I don't know what to call him. Is it unjust human being or a flavorful human being or whatever he is called? I don't care. You cannot go to meet the family of Mazen Nandekano. One thing we must all understand is that the family of Mazen Nandekano, who is making noise, I beg, the family of Mazen,
Mute everybody from your
I
side.
don't have the power to mute. It's Sonny and Battle Cry. Battle Cry, where are you? You and Sonny should control the studio. Shake the person that is making noise and mute the person.
Let me see. Um,
Mute every other person.
Every other person, eh? Okay.
Mute, yeah, mute everybody.
I mute now.
Maybe the noise should be from our base. She's gone.
Yes, I've just mute everybody now at the moment and knock everybody off.
So, like I was saying, anybody going to meet what family of Mazen Nandekano should know that Mazen Nandekano is not property of his family. Mazen Nandekano belong to Biafra and not to anybody, not even the kindred. Mazen Nandekano belong to every Biafran person. So you cannot tell me you discuss with the family. The family is not the same one, the same your namesake, erudite person was discussing with. The one that called people elephant lobe and fantasiasis. Is it not the same one? Which of the family did you discuss with? The family are not discussing the affairs of Biafra. They are mute. They have not given us update on anything, so we are not listening to you. Ifeanyi Uba, the family cannot come to tell Biafra to stop sitting at home. No. The family have no right to come tell Biafra to stop demanding for freedom. They can only say they are not interested as individual. But yes, the Biafrans have decided to take it upon themselves to fight for freedom, to fight for the release, unconditional release of Mazen Nandekano. And Ifeanyi Uba, you telling us you even meet with his Mazen Nandekano dead father and mother, we don't care. We don't give a damn. It's not our problem. That's your own problem. And everybody must know that Ifeanyi Uba has been a big liar. He's a fallacy. He the lie, na him be lie himself. He name na lie. As you say, so make una understand. When he tell you say he's talking with the family, talking what? Is the family the one that is keeping Mazen Nandekano? Why are you not telling us you are talking with the what is his name, Tinubu and the Chetima?
Yes,
you are discussing with the family to forget their brother or to forget their father or mother or their husband. What are you discussing with the family? Fools.
Fool.
Now, let me hold it for now. I'm not the only person in the studio.
Vama, over to you, please.
Our prime minister equal everything. I want to check my line. My line can be for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Come on, man, I'm a go rich when I told.
Okay, now let's conclude because this next position the Biafra Prime Minister have just made is more than enough for us to go to bed and have some sober reflection and think about it and get ourselves filled up again for another talk towards the next broadcast. And this is very important because there's nothing that we cannot take home than what he have just said tonight. The people we see in our land raping women and other that are not Nigerians, they are Niger and other neighboring countries. Senegambia is where they brought them to be decapitating all our family members, like women and other, terrorizing them, raping them. How can two people bond one lady, kept her in one house, pregnant her the first one, give her drug, and forced her to remove it, and pregnated her again. I mean, this is appalling, man. I don't know how to think. For 6 months, you know, when they say a woman knows who pregnanted her, a woman know how many months she carried her pregnancy. She says 6 months, other ones are saying 3 months. So she know how many months she carried the pregnancy and how many months she stays there. Biafrans, we must have to wake up. This issue of Nigerian soldiers or non-Nigerian soldiers, some of them are not Nigerian soldiers. They are terrorists from Senegambians. They are terrorists from Niger. They are terrorists from neighboring countries. So they are trying to, pump them as much as possible to overwhelm the Biafra region so that we will not have mouth again. Then after that stage, they will now try to see how they can convert everybody to Islam. Thank you very much for now, and we will see again by this time, maybe anytime, even if it's new tomorrow, we can have a time. It depends on the Biafra media team when they will have time to join again. But although we'll put a notice on our platform and let you people know where we'll be coming up. And our Prime Minister said that we'll be coming up again tomorrow. So let's get ready again and have more sober reflection. Thank you very much from here. This is Biafra Battle Cry Channel Television. Some of us have joined a new social platform called truthsocial.com. My own is the same Biafra Battle Cry. If you tap truthsocial.com/Biafra Battle Cry, and the one of Chiamaka Jere and Ugo and Sonny and the Gaddafi, I don't know their ID at the moment, but I think Pastor Van just
my ID is the same name.
The same name, yeah?
Raphael Ajere. If you just put Raf Ajas, Raf Ajas, you get it. But my same name, Raphael Ajere. I use the same name all across my social media.
Ugo, what is your own?
Biafra Voice TV.
Okay.
Exodus is here.
Sorry?
Exodus is here.
Exodus. Oh my God. Exodus, please give us just a voice. At least we'll give you like 5 minutes to give us one round of applause.
No, 5 minutes no go do good man though.
Sorry?
Go on.
Good man, we don't lose his voice. You don't recover. Good man, don't hear you.
Not yet. I want to thank all of you. Yes, I want to thank all these my wonderful angels, archangels, kings and queens. I really appreciate all of you for the awesome work. Anyway.
What did they do now?
Leave up as he did before.
As he did before, okay.
Go on, good man. Put all of us in the square.
In the square, okay.
Yeah. So I want to say very big thank you to this work of Elohim that you guys are doing. Elohim Chukwu Kikabiama, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, the one that blesses. Now let him go bless and reward all of you for the beautiful, amazing work they do for the people of Biafra. You know, easy. Pastor Bam.
Who is this person? Who is this person that said I shouldn't talk about what I just said now in the open? Who is this Petros Varelas? What did I just talk now that I shouldn't say in the open? Exodus, have you finished?
No.
No, I never finish. Just wait, make you talk. But I go wrap up so that when I go, everybody go rest. Yeah, we need rest. My pain for that truth to be said. That truth media supposed contain space. They no give am space, and I don't know why it no get space there. I don't tell them. Say the developer supposed to include space so that people go the whole talks to there when Twitter mess up. Go anchor there. But it's all good. No, they're happy for those vigilantes. Those vigilantes, and they work with Fulani. No be Biafra. They are working.
They be Fulani blood. None of them be. All Fulani to me, man.
Yes, they are paid to kill Biafrans and secure the Fulanis. If not, I don't see any reason why you go to give Fulani that kind of pet name. We touch you, no touch you. You go do them again.
My friend, you know, my friend, Dabi.
Hi, for rape. How many crimes they committed there? Kidnap, rape, abort. And then you give them all this pet name. Who touch you? No touch you. Be my friend, Abi. Those people are working with the Fulanis. They are not Biafrans, and they shouldn't be there in the name of security or vigilantes. They don't want it. So thank you. I will just leave it here so we can go and rest. Thank you so very much. Keep up the good work. Elohim, the rewarder of good, is the one that will bless all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you for having you in the show, and we believe to have you again in a time like this. Maybe some other time you will try to come up so that we will enjoy you more, because these few minutes you gave us, we really enjoy it, but it's not enough. But half breath is better than none. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. So Biafrans, as we have said, will be joining again by tomorrow afternoon and evening, either by Twitter Space or by live broadcast like this. So we'll have a talk. So do you have anything to say? We have
Battle Cry. Whose Facebook is this Anuafia Truthful Okemba? Whose Facebook is this idiot commenting from?
I don't block him.
Ban him.
I don't block him.
Ban his generation. Send them to hell.
I don't block them.
Anuafia.
Okay.
So just to tell Biafra and say tomorrow on our second day, tomorrow we will come out again. So throughout these days, we will make sure say as soon as the fire, with the fire they follow on. Anybody will block on for road, we will also the fire them. So make una thank you well for the one way una they do. We they do our own.
Yes.
Umu Nnewi, Umu Anambra, Umu Enugu, you people should understand that Ifeanyi Uba, Allah, every land where he step his feet, let it be cursed. Ifeanyi Uba is the enemy of Biafra. Ifeanyi Uba, in fact, every spirit of Biafra should go after him. Ifeanyi Uba, you never see anything. Let him continue to suffer for the rest of it. You never say, I don't see the way they fear. He don't even fear our prime minister. He they shake, he they remove eyeglass. Prime minister don't get your time.
Thank you.
We're all here to restore Biafra, and you can't stop it.
Sonny, over to you. So now I've gone. So as it is now, we'll end it here. Thank you again. From me, from here, depending on where you're watching, it is good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. All hail Biafra. Thank you. Bye for now.
And by the time we are done with Nigeria, the name won't exist. That I can assure you. People must understand the rage that is boiling within us. You must understand how angry we are. We may look normal to you, but we are very, very angry, believe me. And by the time we are done with Nigeria, the name won't exist. That I can assure you. People must understand the rage that is boiling within us. You must understand how angry we are. We may look normal to you, But we are very, very angry, believe me. And by the time we are done with Nigeria,